Well, I just walked up that hill and looked at that waterfall and walked down the hill and looked at the clouds. Don't know if any of that footage got captured because, once again, the GoPro Hero 7 Black is giving me a pain in the ass. So as you can see, that previous line, green line, is where I came up last time and had to turn around in case this didn't show up on the GoPro because it stopped recording, which I don't know yet if it did or not. It looked like it froze up, but we'll see. In case that isn't clear, that is where the snow was, right up past that waterfall, and I was able to ride through from the other end and came down. There was a little bit of snow on the road, but I was able to get through it, and of course that won't be on camera probably, but then I stopped here to take a few pictures of this, which will be on my Instagram, but also take some video as I walked up and looked at that waterfall, which I'm not walking back up there. It's fairly steep grade, and I spent enough time here, but I had the camera on the whole time, and of course that's when I realized that the GoPro was frozen because I had to stop it to go potty. At least I wouldn't have been riding for the rest of the day with a frozen GoPro. So we'll see where it actually cut out. It was no longer advancing the clock, it was just kind of sitting there. Whether that means it was recording or not, I don't know. So now we're just gonna finish putting on down here. I hope it recorded. That was a fun ride, and I talked about some friends I made and people I met over the weekend. And it was the kind of the one topic I wanted to talk about today. Kind of bummed about that. Oh well. You guys will have to wonder about all the wisdom and secrets I imparted during that ride. Assuming, of course, it's definitely not on the camera. And I don't know, the experiences I've had with this camera, I think I have recorded but not edited or posted at this point the conversation about different cameras. I've heard that the newer GoPros are a little bit more stable. But there's a lot of GoPro haters out there still, so they are expensive, that's for sure, comparatively to the other one I'm looking at. I can't justify buying it yet, but the more I have issues with this one, especially the more I'm actually trying to put out content, the more I'm apt to switch. And I see constant email from GoPro about deals on shit, so let me rephrase that. No, I'm not going to rephrase it. Deals on shit, because until I know better, right now I'm not a fan. Not a fan, GoPro. And I'm not even trying to make a living doing this, you know. It's a hobby, but when you spend hundreds of dollars on something just to go and have fun on it, and you know there's other people doing it that are trying to make a living and they're having problems. I mean, I know this is a dated camera, but the issues that it's having were not new. And you just stop supporting the dang things. Once you release a new one, I think that's BS. So cool. Now in here, I'm definitely not going to go fast because we're getting down closer to the road and there's liable to be cars or trucks, but maybe not. This is really mucky. Oh, not too slick. I thought it'd be slick, but it's not. Ooh. That's a sketchy one. This has been cleared out a bit more since I came through last. Somebody cleared a bunch of that out. That's so pretty. Hopefully get a good look at that. It's not the first time that will have been on my camera. I've come through here so many times. It's such an enjoyable ride though. Now we're riding down into the rain. Get underneath all those clouds. Oop, Jeep. The person coming uphill has right away, so even if you're in a spot where they can't pass, luckily on a bike it's not too difficult, but even if you're in a spot where they can't pass, it's your duty to back up to a spot where they can pass. I mean, if they're right next to something where they can pull off, that's one thing, but that's why I stopped there. One more of those mountain road courtesies, but I think that's actually a written rule. Certainly that's the kind of traffic I do expect to see back here. As we come up to these corners, we've got to slow down. Good girl. geez. Beautiful. Alright. It's really raining now. Look at that one little spot of blue up there. There's a couple spots. Never mind. Whoop. Pay attention, Mr. Trees. It's gonna get miserable here for a minute. And we're gonna crash through these puddles. That's just fun. I love puddles. In case you were wondering. Let's go check out the Mount Walker parking lot, which I think is right here.